Guys, we are here. It's big, guys. Now this is where it gets real. I appreciate the international break. Thank you to all those countries and everybody out there, man. We appreciate you. Okay? Arise, O compatriot, Nigeria's call obey. We appreciate, yes, we beat each other. But this is where it gets real. Internationally it gets real maybe in the summer, but right now, we're talking real talk right now. Man City, they did their business against Fulham. United have done their business as well. Just Chelsea cut. Relax, chill, relax. Okay, guys, come on, let me land. It's a big game. Liverpool against Tottenham. I think the theme for this is records are there to be broken. I will tell you what I mean by that. But all I'm putting out there is that I don't care about form, I don't care about records or what has happened before. Today is a new day. What happened last week, last year, last 3 years, last 4 years means nothing. Today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. And records are always there to be broken. But this takes place at Anfield, the field of the Ann. And for Liverpool, you have to believe. They have to believe, okay? Everybody says City have won it. Liverpool have flopped. But football has told us so many times that it is not over until it's over. I believe it's over, okay? And that's just me talking real. But how many times have I been wrong? How many times have people been wrong? And Liverpool just have to keep on believing. And the only way that they can somehow miraculously win this title of a City team who look very ruthless is you've got to win all these games. You have to win. I didn't say draw. Nothing I said about draw. Win all these games. So, first off for Liverpool, good news, but not great news. So the good news is that Joe Gomez and the Ox are back in training. They are back in training. They are, have overridden their injuries. But the reason why it's not great news is that they're not actually match ready yet. But this is still very good when Liverpool are thinking of their running for the Premier League and also the Champions League as well, FC Porto and perhaps even yonder. Joe Gomez is critical. As important as the Ox. I think the Ox coming in, you never know whether will he fit into the team, the whole pace of the team and everything. He's very important because he's been a piece that Liverpool have missed. But Joe Gomez is huge. I think Joe Gomez can go on to be one of, maybe in the next 5-6 years, one of the best defenders in the world. 5-6 years. Remember, I'm not saying in the next 2-3 years, next 5, 6, 7 years, if he develops properly. Because I think that I've been watching closely. This guy's a really good defender. Really, really good, accomplished, composed defender. If he keeps on improving 5-6 years when we have a new shredder of talent in the world, I think Joe Gomez may be one of those names, 5-6 defenders in the world that people are like, you know what, what's up? So let's now go deeper into this right now. Salah. Mohamed Salah. Should there be pressure on him? And I think that's the thing. I mean, coming into this game, Salah will be thinking to himself that should I be having pressure? Is there pressure on me to deliver? I don't think there should be any pressure. That's the key. If Salah believes that there's pressure on me because I've not scored before and I need to score, and with every game I do not go by scoring, the pressure will mount, that is only going to hurt him even more. All that matters is Liverpool win. Okay, Salah scoring and Liverpool losing doesn't help Liverpool. At the end of the day, I want a trophy. I want a medal. I don't want a goal-scoring trophy. I don't want a PFA trophy. I don't want a freaking Ballon d'Or. Those things are irrelevant. I want a Premier League trophy. I want a Champions League trophy. I want an FA Cup trophy. I want a Nations Cup. I want a World Cup. I want all those things, baby. Okay, those are the medals that matter. No one cares about a Ballon d'Or. No one cares about a PFA award. So I think for Salah, there shouldn't be any pressure. The goal will come. It will come. And if it doesn't come, who cares? You've already done what you needed to do. Play for the team. Head up. Is Mane free? Give it to Mane. Is Firmino free? Give it to Firmino. Oh, Alexander-Arnold making that run into the box. Give it to him. Don't pressurize yourself. Now, if the shot is there to be taken, fine. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Do not force the issue. Let it, because if you let it come to you and Salah doesn't think about having to score, he will score. Because it will come naturally to him. But by him trying to enforce himself and trying to get that goal because he feels he needs to score for some reason, it's not going to come. That's not how life works. Sometimes in life, let nature take the toll and just feel it come to you. Sometimes you don't need to force the issue. Sometimes you need to force the issue. in this case, Salah, you don't need to force the issue. And in a game like this, which is a must-win game, it's a must-win game. Don't over-exert yourself. Don't force the issue. Focus on, am I doing what I can for my team to win what is a critical game for the Premier League title race? El Sadio, the Senegalese star, the African superstar, the pride of Africa, Africa's best football player. I mean, all eyes will be on him. He is one of the most informed players in the world right now. And the guy is, he's right there on fire. So I think, again, for Man in this game is just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And I think, what Klopp will say to me, especially in a game like this, is really, really express yourself. Go out there, express yourself. When you have the ball, look up, turn, run with. And I think what I would really want my Man to do in this game, run at that Tottenham defense, run at the other defense, pinpoint a trick, because I think Trippier has been a weak point. So what I would do is make sure Mane is wide on the left, walk him. Because the thing is that currently, I think Trippier is a right back. So in Trippier being right back, that means he'll be on the side of Mane and Robertson. Trippier, bro, because people have been talking about you. If you're not on your game, it could get very obvious. I think for Mane, I think the key thing is what I say: walk that Trippier, walk that flank, get it through, but keep yourself on the ball, demand the ball, and try and work things on the ball. Obviously, throw the ball around and everything, but once you're so informed as Mane is, you have to encourage him to keep on doing what he's doing. Put yourself in those positions. If you miss, it's fine, cool. You try again. You miss, it's cool. You try again, because the power is within you. And just encourage him to keep on putting himself in those positions. Because if you miss 7-8 times and you score once, and that one goal makes you win the game, that's fine. It doesn't matter. All that matters are G's. G's are the only things that matter. Jesus is what gives us life. Jesus is our oxygen for us human beings to flipping live. Okay, that's just what happens. So I think one of the big things for Liverpool, I'll get to that. I think is the midfield. Liverpool have to attack. I don't want to see Milner and Henderson in that midfield. Okay. So if you're trying to win a Premier League title here, you're at home against what is a conservative to an extent team. From the get-go, Liverpool have got to blitz Tottenham. They've got to take them out. High press, high intensity, use Trent Alexander and Robertson with the overlap and just try and get that early goal and play with a high forward intensity. So I believe that Shaqiri has got to play this game. Either you roll with a Shaqiri or you roll with a Naby Keita. But I would say perhaps start with a Shaqiri. Obviously Fabinho and Wijnaldum in there. This game doesn't call for a Henderson. This game doesn't call for a Milner. Although, I mean, it is difficult, but because again, I think Henderson and Milner just give you security. But you don't need two security guards in your team. Having one security guard is good. You don't need two security guards. Have a security guard and have a cowboy. Have a cowboy and have a gunslinger. So that's what you need. Cowboy, gunslinger, one security guard. That is the kind of midfield that you need to have. So, and I just think, for Liverpool, two main threats. Kane, the goal scorer, Son, the attacking midfielders. And so I think for Kane, that is where Van Dijk comes into the mix. That's where Van Dijk comes into the mix and watching him. So Van Dijk's positioning and awareness of where Kane is what's going to be key. So that whole Van Dijk, Kane battle is going to be very interesting. And with regards to Son, that's now a team thing because Son comes from the midfield and is coming out wide. So I don't know whether Son is more left or more right. Wherever he is, Alexander-Arnold or Robertson, you've got to be aware. But even beyond that, it's about the midfield as well, where if you have to double team on him, close the space, because if you give Son space, he's going to get that ass. He will get that ass. So let's talk about Tottenham. That stadium looks good. Shout out to my boy Jack and Andretti and people. That stadium looks good. Because I saw some images. I'm tuning into that game, Tottenham against Crystal Palace, because I mean, so the images I saw of that stadium, look, man, Levy, man, all right, man. Because I've been sorting Levy a lot. Look, that stadium is high. So, biggish news. So, both Eric Dyer and Winks are injured for this game. So, that is definitely... I don't think it's a massive miss, but with a team that have not really bought that much and does have a deep squad, it is worrisome to have both Dyer and Winks, because even if they didn't start, those guys you can't even bring off the bench. So again, it's a huge danger. So I've pinpointed Sissoko. Sissoko is going to be hugely important. Sissoko might be the most important player for Tottenham in this game, because away from home, most likely Liverpool will attack. So Sissoko breaking down play and launching counterattacks will be very, very important. Because again, you expect Liverpool to play a higher line, the defense to go high up to win the ball up early to keep up the pressure. So if Sissoko can win those balls early, dispossess a Wijnaldum or a Fabinho, and therefore the counter-attack is on, Sissoko's distribution to Son, distribution to Kane or Ali is going to be crucial, because if he can play the right kind of ball, right through ball that cuts through Liverpool's defense and sets off the speed of Son, that is going to be a serious problem for Liverpool, and that may be where Tottenham gets some joy in this game. So Sissoko, both defensively and attacking-wise, is going to be very, very important and crucial for Tottenham. I said the Kane and Son connection, huge. That's going to be huge. If these guys... Because I think Tottenham know that they're going to be on the back foot. They won't have possession of the ball. So Pochettino knows that it's about, obviously, we've got to defend very well, have huge concentration. Is how do we use the ball? We're going up against a very good defensive team, because as much as Liverpool will attack that as, Liverpool are very good defensively, and they have arguably one of the best central defenders in the world in a boy, the Verge. So it's about how do we break down the Verge. The way you break down the Verge is you've got to have your boy Kane and Son saying what's up. Kane and Son have got to say, what's up, let's ride. So Kane and Son have got to ride, and they've got to form an understanding. And what I would say is you always have to copy very similar to Gareth Southgate's templates of how Sterling and Kane have sort of found out. What Kane is very good at is linking play. He's got good control. The guy is strong. Don't be fooled. Homeboy is that's a strong ox. That guy is strong. So using his strength to hold up the ball, but to also bring other guys into play is going to be very key. So if he can hold up the ball and set Son off, speedy through, is going to be very important. So what I say for Son is that Son, make those diagonal boxes, make those diagonal runs to the box. Kane, hold the ball and try and play and just set that little through ball in for Son to go into the heart of the defense. Because if they can form a nice understanding, I think that's where they can create some very nice, interesting goal-scoring chances. And also Eriksen is going to be huge. I think Eriksen is going to be very important. And his ball distribution, because again, Sissoko has the toughest job to do in this game, because he's got a defensive and attacking job. For Eriksen, it's about your distribution to Son, Kane, and so forth. So his passing has got to be on point, and it's going to be key, because he's going to have very few opportunities to make really good passes. Because again, this is a game that I expect Liverpool to dominate. Trippier, bro, you're going to be real, because if you flop, you play like a brick in this game, I think it's going to be lights out. That's just me being real. So I mentioned earlier on, with regards to the bad record that Tottenham have. I think they have a really, really poor record against Liverpool, and Pochettino has a poor record against Klopp. Who cares? Who cares about this record? Records are there to be broken. And I think Tottenham shouldn't even think about that, because I don't really believe in this whole records and form. It's a new day. It's a new day, so Tottenham should go into this game saying, we're just playing you guys as you are. We're playing you guys as you are, and we're just trying to take you out. We're trying to take you out, beat you up, take you down, saying what's up. So I think this is going to be a really good game because of what is at stake. As you said, United have won, so they've won that game. You expect, even if it's crazy, you expect Chelsea to win the game. Maybe expect Arsenal to win the game. City have won their game. This is a must-win. A draw isn't good enough. So this has to be an open game, because both teams have to go for it. Nobody can be scared here. But the key thing is that Liverpool are at Anfield, and we know how they play at Anfield. And knowing that City have won, Liverpool know that they have to attack. You see, Liverpool got caught in 2 months. I think this is made something that they will regret by when they were in the lead and they were like, okay, let's be conservative, let's be easy. Now you can't be conservative. You have to win and you have to react. So Liverpool will attack, and we're going to see that old school, good old Jurgen Klopp kind of Liverpool. For Tottenham, again, whenever you have an attacking team that pushes forward, the counter-attack is always on. The counter-attack is always on. So for Tottenham, it's about how do they counter? How do they create chances? Those 1, 2, 3 quick passes. Can they find those pockets? Can Trippier get in on the overlap? How can Kane hold the ball up and bring it Son? Son's going to be very important because of his speed, his attacking ability, and his quality on the ball. So there are just so many different facets here. It's a tough one to call, baby. This is a 2-1. This is a 2-1. And even if I say records are there to be broken, I just believe that Liverpool's mindset is going to be very ruthless in this game. And just then, by the virtue of them being at Anfield and the urgency of the matter based on Man City winning, I don't see Liverpool dropping points in this game. You know, because if they drop points, I mean, look, it's a wrap. So I do say Liverpool take this 2-1. I say that they take this 2-1 and they get the win. But whatever can be said, I'm just hoping for a quality game, because let me reiterate, a draw isn't good enough for both of these teams based on how results have gone so far. A draw isn't good enough. Both teams have to go for the win. Liverpool have to attack and take the pressure to Tottenham. Tottenham have got to try and make sure they don't get breached, and they've got to try and find a way somehow of breaking a high line and getting past their excellent reading of the verge. So it sets itself up for an exciting game. I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. I may be watching it in a bar with a pina colada or something like that. It's going to be crelly. So, but whatever the case may be, I will be back on this channel with a instant reaction. So I'll have my instant reaction straight after the match, and I'll have my full post-match analysis, possibly with a meal a little bit afterwards later in the day. So whatever the case may be, this is the home of football analysis. Peace out, stay true, and be real. Peace. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month, and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patreon page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.